Hi, Alan Richardson here with episode number 62 of 1000 Evidences for the LDS Church. Today we'll be talking about miracles. According to the Bible, miracles are a sign of the true church. Jesus said that miracles would stand as witnesses that the recipients are believing in the true gospel. This is found in Mark chapter 16 and 17 to 18. As one of the characteristics of the true church, miracles will follow those who believe. While some TV evangelists in large megachurches claim to be able to perform miracles, their critics suspect that such miracles have been staged. Also, the publicity of broadcasting their so-called healings through multimedia defies the warnings given by Jesus that miracles should be kept sacred and not spread around with the masses. Now, to a more reverent note, there have been countless healings performed by the elders of the LDS Church, many of which have been recorded in books, private letters, and journals. Skeptics may question prejudiced testimonies of healings from members of the church. However, the following accounts tell of incidents witnessed by several non-members and are documented in unbiased, non-LDS sources. The following story was included in a publication of the Campbellite denomination. Ezra Booth of Mantua, a Methodist preacher, in company with his wife, and Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, and some other citizens of Hiram, visited Joseph Smith at his home in Kirtland in 1861. Mrs. Johnson had been afflicted for some time with a lame arm and was not able to lift her hand to her head. The group visited Joseph Smith partly out of curiosity and partly to see for themselves what there might be in the new doctrine professed by Joseph Smith. During the interview, the conversation turned on the subject of supernatural gifts, such as were conferred in the days of the apostles. Someone said, here's Mrs. Johnson with a lame arm. Has God given any power to men now on earth to heal her? A few moments later, when the conversation had turned in another direction, Joseph Smith arose, walked across the room, took Mrs. Johnson by the hand, and said in the most solemn and impressive manner, "Woman, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, I command thee to be whole," and immediately left the room. The people were awestruck at the infinite presumption of the man and the calm assurance with which he spoke. But Mrs. Johnson at once lifted her hand up with ease, and on her return home the next day she was able to do her washing without difficulty or pain. This story was told by A.S. Hayden, Early History of the Disciples in the Western Reserve, published in Cincinnati by Chase and Hall, 1876, page 250. Remember, call, don't fall.